Nothing here.
Don't see anything. No paints, none of that fancy polish they use on sculptures.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and...
The Hamantam, as if served.
You crows have no idea the burden you place on this city and its officials.
You don't get to tell a crow how to serve. We save a dozen lives for each that we take.
That merchant who said the Antam stole his artwork. He's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
So, he got rid of us with a fake story about being robbed.
The note said the Antam are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange for rare magical components. The note doesn't say what the components are for. Okay, we're close to the camp where Antam are trading with the Venatori for magical components. All right, let's find out what the Antam and the Venatori are actually doing here. This note is about ㄷㄧㄱန့, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antam are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
What? We gotta stop him. ㄷㄧㄱ's dangerous already.
We have to tell Tea and Viago.
Only a handful?
I heard they feared the blight in the canals. Good news?
The Venatori are helping...
What?
It's not ready yet.
Then we have some time.
We had better.
Everything's calm. Looks like the candles worked.
I see some of my colleagues have begun the renewal of the vows. Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these
He sounds
I thought we'd start the rites here. These lives were flickers against the... Now they serve as a warning. Don't...
No one's going to seize the day for...
Just so. That one's livelier. Who were...
This body was a tailor's, a mother's.
Someone must realign her threat.
Seems disrespectful to...
Precisely.
Wait.
Let's continue.
So what now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead. Would you care to light the candle, Rook? Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen. And while we're inside a chamber, could you light the next candle? Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plans.
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
Right, just on the side.
This way, Rogue.
You were right about the gardens being peaceful.
The necropolis has its dangers, but these places...
Examining the graves?
You'll need to light these candles as well. Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. I was pleasantly surprised by your respect for our undead tableau earlier, Rook. I'm beginning to think people outside Navarra find the necropolis a little unnerving.
Lords of Fortune have an eye for craftsmanship.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me. Ah, look here.
Hi. Should I say hi?
It's curious about you. We're also enjoying the gardens, but with one last I've always had a rapport with...
After you started...
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
A collapsed building, swift deaths.
Belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always. We move on, as we must.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me. Come, The next set of graves lies ahead. Please, light the next candles if you would. There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality. All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites, I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before. We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body?
Yes, he's taken so well to it, haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light. Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell. Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good Watcher, faith kept in all our hearts.
What was...
The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
Hasn't everyone, from time to time?
When I was younger, it happened more often than that. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a Watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
Did you set all this up to make a good impression?
Of course not. I was only...
Because it's working.
Then it's my pleasure to share the tranquility of this place with you.
See if we can figure this out.
It's a meditative puzzle on the echoes of our actions.
You know the solution?
It needs to be discovered if it's to have any meaning.
All right.
At once. Straight away. Certainly. I can assist.
That opened up something.
I understand that your mother is quite the scholar, ㄷㄧㅳ.
Yep.
It must have been wonderful growing up learning from her.
Yeah, it was great. Gotcha. Smells like fog.
Oh, grave mist isn't a wine. It's magically infused vapors captured near tombs where spirits dwell. I don't partake myself, but it's supposedly quite invigorating. Just a casual inquiry.
Mother? Haven't seen you for... Won't forget. By the fireplace. You too. Love you.
right away. This one keeps its memories yet.
So many rooms. What's following? What are you? Stay away! They're gone. How's this safe?
Oh my word! This place! I could spend an age speaking to all the spirits here without exhausting its possibilities.
Well met.
How did you get...
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisition.
The Illuvians in general, yes. But not the...
I would think you have more pressing questions.
Mythal?
First, when Mythal bade her companion. Then, when Soulless Spirit...
Wait. How do you know...
Think upon it, Rook. You saw manipulations of the Blight. She was betrayed and struck down. Survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
게임이 쉬운가 봐.
The elven gods had access to magic beyond anything we can imagine.
To be sure, but it matters less what Mythal was. And when her body, over the centuries, she... Until once again, she was... But not.
Then where did they...
As you say.
If your Mythal returned in Morrigan, we need your help with fighting the...
And here I am, as you may notice.
What?
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not.
What are you then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remained free. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal. As to our admixture...
You didn't come out here just...
I am not Mythal in her entirety. But yes. And now, after finding his tell me then, what do you make of Soulless?
Solus talks a lot about what has to be done. But it's like he's trying to talk himself.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to... 'Tis not malice, which... Yet Solus was once beloved. You may be in a position to...
Maybe there's a way we all get what...
Do you truly believe...
Well...
If you... When Mathar was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger. Solus recovered it from ㄷㄧㄱ낳, and from it... This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will. I can open the way for you. Find her.
You make it sound like this piece of mythal is going to attack.
You know Solus, and have seen ㄷㄧㄱ낳, the fragment of Mathar. This younger sister, she is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and that...
If she's just going to attack us, why...
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. Or against the Dreadwolf.
Thank you for the information, Morag.
I only ask that you reflect. The Dreadwolf is not so apart from the world as he thinks.
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole, prevail, or be sundered completely.
We're getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of mythal...
님 레벨은 얼마임?
네, 29인가? 29네.
was.
개놈네. 나 24인데.
1원만 더 하면 이제 스킬마저 다 배운다.
Rook, welcome to the Habsburg wetlands.
This place is...
Foreboding.
Yes. Well...
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfeld.
What is strange, much like the village you found...
It's choked the whole area, but there's survivors.
If there was a place that needed war...
Then here we are.
As far as we can tell,
If the Blight's really
I can...
Stories say Warden's sense...
It happens when you join the Horde.
When we met, you tried to block the
If it helps, that's what...
Should I be worried?
About me? No. About the Blight.
We heard rumors of the surge here in Volunteer.
If we want proof the Blight's changed.
But the way the Blight left the village...
You need more to step...
Yes. The odd growth...
I'll see what I can do.
Trying to make us like you.
Is it working?
I'm not... I'll give you something to contain the Blight.
Can't sing our praises.
Good point.
Yeah?
뭔데요?
Good day.
딱 멀다.
All right, let's find those oil samples. Looks like there's cake.
You've been to the farmlands. They spoke of the blight. They knew.
If I find any...
Ready to go? I got food if you're looking. Not much to forage out there. Got what you need.
Lavendale Village. Whatever happened here looks like the Meadows Crossing.
And yet, life remains.
치킨 안 먹게 오늘.
It came first.
치킨 어제 먹었어.
There, that's our blood boil. Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
Multiple samples improve the accuracy of any study, unpleasant though the gathering process may be.
sample.
Ugh.
To think, Morrigan was the transposition of Mythal.
The what?
The carrier of the spirit. Not as a full possession, but gaining memories of the past.
Oh, okay.
Rumor has it that Morrigan helped the Inquisitor, possibly by turning into a dragon too.
She what? How'd she do it? What kind of dragon?
Well, I wasn't there.
We have to ask her next time.
Dark Spawn. Everyone ready? Everyone all right?
Oh yes, thank you.
Got it.
If the gods spread blight, imagine the entire world remade like these infested wetlands.
내 미스트로 퍼지려는 건 동료도 한 명 더 모아야 됨.
아니 위스프로 퍼즐 푸는 거 많아서 뭔지도 모르겠어. 동료 다 안 모였나? 나 동료 다 있는데. 위스프 퍼즐이 많아서 뭔지 모르겠다고. 안 해본 게 아니고.
미스트 사용하려면 동료를 영입해야 되냐고.
아닌데 그냥 가까이 가면 따라오던데. 아, 그 동료 다 안 모았냐고.
아 그래?
그 이상한 게이 같은 마법사 하나, 걔가 그쪽 관련있던데.
얻어야 미스트 가능하겠대.
with you. Every one of these gets us a little farther. Digging over the same areas. What was he searching for?
Stupid way to dig if you really want to find something.
I've rarely spoken with ㄷㄧㅈ scholars, as you can imagine. I'm curious about how your mother categorizes her areas of study.
Then go ask her.
What do you think she'd be interested in a cultural exchange?
Sure, bring Manfred. She'll be thrilled.
There's no need to mock.
악어 등급고라는 퀘스트 또 막혔네. 젠장.
방패 찾는 거.
Get ready to fight.
어케 아름.
꼈어. 유령이 가는 방향으로만 가면 되는데. 오이씨.
You know, I once had the opportunity to study an ancient ㄷㄧㅈ burial site. Well, surely your mother explains some of the significance.
Right. Where were we?
Well, surely your mother explains some of the significance.
Yes, all the time, like when I wanted to go swimming. And I didn't get to go until I could tell the difference between two crappy pottery shards.
Ah, I'm sorry to hear it.
Ready for a fight?
Look, over there.
Determination is at the shape of your will.
The trapped necropolis spirit. Last one.
I lashed my double rage. When you fought a petty haze, cracked the heart, burned the soul. Whatever you are, give me my freedom if you can.
That's it. The necropolis door to the demon, the real demon these all came from, should be open.
Let's not tarry. It won't need long to draw itself together.
Are you here to help Lavendar? There's more out there than blight.
Of what?
I heard something from... The place has been abandoned. Get the blight away. The treasure's up there.
I wouldn't be surprised if damage from the blight stirred something up.
Grab the treasure, break whatever curse is on it. Done.
The trees from the wetlands are unique. We've had lumber imported. It's not the same. It's the little details. The color on the wood, the different patterns in the rings.
You're here to help? You think you and two wardens can fix all this? All right, you're set.